anytime that Forbidden plays, it's pretty much going to be a reunion. But it's not a reunion because people kind of expect us to play some of that old stuff. But it's not a reunion. And the fact that we only play like we haven't played in 12 years, or it's a rebirth, a reboot, refresh, whatever you want to call it. 10 or 12 years, however long it's been. I guess it's technically a reunion, but it's not a reunion.
But it's not a reunion.
It's not a reunion.
Because it's only Matt and myself from the original lineup. If you would have asked me about 9 months ago, even a year ago, as a matter of fact, on Facebook, I came across a post from a year ago on April Fool's Day. I made a joke about Machine Gun Kelly singing for Forbidden. And then some people believed it, some people didn't. And the next day I said, there'll never be a Forbidden without Russ Anderson.
Really, I think it kind of took Craig getting excited again, because I got a phone call from Craig about doing it, and I was like,
For me, it was a phone call from Craig officially saying, hey, we're going to reboot this. And realistically, I kind of knew this during a rehearsal for Bay Area International.
We needed a singer to kind of propel the vibe and the energy. We had singers coming in that were going to already be in Europe or showing up later, so we didn't really, it was just all acoustic, or not acoustic, but instrumental kind of going on. So I suggested that we get Norman to come in and handle the vocals for the rehearsals.
I got a call from Craig asking if I'd be willing to learn about 12 songs to fill in for the Dynamo Festival, because they had multiple singers, that were all out of state, on tour, etc. They just didn't have anybody locally to kind of come in and run them through all the songs to kind of keep everything on track. So, and I was down.
In the back of my mind, I kind of remembered Norman a lot, and actually was thinking about bringing it up, but never had the chance to. And the one time that it happened, and then we were practicing for the Bay Area International, and Craig said that Norman was coming down to sing some songs, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Because then the seeds are planted, and you kind of see someone that I know that could do the songs, and I always wanted us to be available to play some shows.
Norman was due to sing Chalice of Blood with a different band, and we were all in the room, and we just decided, okay, well, hey, we'll do it. I looked around, caught everybody's eye. I'm just like, this is what's going on here.
This is how I remember it. And sometimes you don't remember things the way they happen, but this is the way I fucking remembered it, all right? It was like, Craig turns, he's, hey, everybody shut up. I just want everyone to know. It was not lost on me that he just killed that. Craig mentioned, hey, maybe we'll have you come do a Forbidden song at the San Francisco version of the Bay Area International.
No. Well, I mean, I've dreamed about it. I didn't really visualize it without Russ, periodically now and then. But it's, there just comes a time when, you just have to make that move to do things that, that you enjoy in life.
And no, just being aware of what the situation is, between the members and stuff. I didn't think it was, because, he's one of those kind of lock stop singers where it's like you can replace certain singers, but some you can't.
Really always thought it was going to be with Russ. I think circumstances prevailing as they are, that's not to be.
I always held out hope that Russ would, come back with the guys and that they'd be delivering another round of metal. So, as a fan, I was hopeful, just like I'm sure many out there have been.
Because, Russ is such a unique and amazing singer. One of the best to ever do it in the thrash genre. So I closed the door, and then, I just started belling it to Craig. I was like, dude, you're fucking nuts if you don't put this back together.
No, I swear to this is the most organic reality that I've ever come across for this, because I literally was the one resisting this idea for the longest time, because it was my band with Russ and Matt. I mean, we were there from the beginning, essentially. Russ and I started it in the beginning of '85 with Rob Flynn and a couple other guys. And, he'd been my wingman forever. We wrote all the lyrics and music together. It was like our job to kind of be the driving force of the band. So I didn't know. I just didn't see it, man. And there's a lot of things telling me it's the right time to do this.
Basically, ultimately, Craig's decision, and when he gave me a call, telling me that Norman was going to be the singer, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, it's worth mentioning, telling everyone that the band is kind of rebooted and making a little bit of a rise.
Part of me thinks that if I wasn't at that show, I might not have been that I wouldn't have come to mind as somebody. So sometimes the universe works in a weird way.